Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stranad. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and leave commentaries and also educate each and every one of ours, you guys are the real MVP. So guys, cross this video on my For You, and I thought to share where farmers for Trump are in a very emotional state after they realized that their farmlands are being taken away from them in order to give to those white South Africans coming from South Africa. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
If you're wondering where all these South Africans are gonna go, don't worry. They already had a plan in place. And it was called Acre Trader. That's right, they already took the farmland from farmers who were failing. As a matter of fact, they have about 40,000 acres of farmland that they took from American farmers because they wouldn't give them subsidies. Acre Trader is an American real estate investment company that specializes in farmland. It says here that the company aims to increase investor access to real estate assets and provides capitals to farmers and growers to expand their business. But what they failed to leave out here is that the first investor into Acre Trader was none other than J.D. Vance. You know J.D. Vance, the one who was in charge of the White House with the president who is cutting all the subsidies to the farmers? Yeah, that J.D. Vance. And what they also failed to mention is the fact that the people who were investing, yeah, they were South Afrikaners. And guess who just came to America to go on these farms? That's right, you guessed it. Are you sick of it yet? Are you sick of it yet? $880 billion being pulled from Medicaid so they can fund tax money going to the rich. Your farmland being taken away from American farmers and being given to South African refugees. People being human trafficked all over the United States and outside of this country for financial gain. Minimum wage of $7.25 hasn't been raised since 2009. You can't afford health care. You can't afford your car insurance. You're probably not going to be able to buy a home anytime soon, and grocery prices are through the roof. And guess who's gonna own your food now? The People's Sick Day is coming. It's gonna be a 1 to 3 day collection of people who are going to take back their power by setting down. No more showing up for work when you're making peanuts and they're giving away your farmland to foreigners. You better join us, because unless we stand up, none of us are going to win this fight.
Farmers for Trump. Farmers for Trump. Y'all might want to get in here. I know you're going to want to get in here for this one. And have a seat while you're at it, because when I finish telling you what I just learned, your knees going to buckle. Okay. One of the first things the Trump administration did when they got in the office was they went against all those deals that the government, that Biden administration made with y'all, with the farmers, right? They reneged on contracts. They didn't bring in that last payment they were supposed to bring in. A lot of y'all are losing y'all farms because of that, right? Because they reneged. There's this company called Acre Trader. I've mentioned this company before. This company, one of the first investors was a guy named J.D. Vance. Yes, the vice president y'all voted into office. J.D. Vance was one of the first investors. Guess who were investing along with J.D. Vance? South Africans. You get where I'm going? South Africans were investors. Many of them. So now fast forward to today. You guys are losing your land, right? Trump just brought and is still bringing over thousands of South Africans. You get where I'm going? He's bringing in thousands of South Africans. Where you think those South Africans gonna end up? Where you think they're going? Acre Trader has confiscated, or you can say purchased, whatever. I think they say it's about over 40,000 acres. The farmers that have already lost your land, I want y'all to do yourself a favor. Drive by. Give it a little minute, but drive by and see who the new owners of your farms are. Gotcha. They got y'all. They got y'all damn good. Do you see this was a plan? You see it was a plan. Now y'all see it. They played y'all the entire time. They've been playing y'all they've been playing y'all before November 4th. They knew what they were going to do when they got in there. All they needed y'all to do was fall for that old okie dokie again. You know that okie dokie that y'all never learned from. Where the wealthy white people use your hatred against black people and tell you that you are better than the most intelligent, most educated black man, while they constantly picking y'all pockets. Well, now they done picked your land out from up under you. Y'all keep thinking that these rich white people are on y'all side. What you don't understand is the rich white people see y'all the same as they see us. You ain't got money. You're no use to them. You're pawns. They like to move y'all around the board. But on their level, never. In their circle, never. How many of y'all been out to Mar-a-Lago? Farmers. MAGA. How many times y'all been down to Mar-a-Lago? How many times has he actually invited you in his home, in his surroundings? I know how many times he done offered to a price tag for y'all to come see him. But how many times has he ever opened his doors to where he is? You guys would never be in that circle. J.D. Vance was in this company, invested in this company before he even became vice president. Think about that. Now we got all these South Africans coming over here. And if they just so happens to want to wind up on your land that you lost because they reneged on those contracts, y'all got played. Y'all got faked completely out of your acres. They played y'all to the freaking hilt because you refuse to learn this age-old lesson. The rich white man ain't your friend. You are his tool that he uses. That's it. And y'all never learn. Because they know one thing they can pull on y'all. They know that one thing they can dig at that's gonna be always. It's gonna always be paid. It's gonna be paid dirt. Always. And that's that hatred for black people. They know all they gotta do is hammer on that, and they can pick y'all pockets clean. Well, now they done pick y'all out of thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of land. Because you refuse to learn. Hatred never wins. You are so filled with hatred. You're so consumed by it. Nothing means more to you. That is costing you everything you have. And some of y'all, some generational farms are lost, gone. Because y'all just have to have that hatred more than y'all need air. It's sad. But it's funny too. Because, you know, they say a fool and his money will soon part. Well, it looks like that's so damn true. Y'all refuse to learn. And they keep getting y'all. All these South Africans coming over here. They gonna cut all you MAGA Trump voters here that's been on SNAP benefits, that's had Medicaid, that depends on your Social Security checks, and the veteran benefits. All of that is being taken away from you and gift wrapped to these South Africans that's coming. Yeah, they getting the full benefits of everything. They're gonna get housing assistance. They're gonna get Social Security. They're gonna get free phones. They're gonna get SNAP. Everything they cutting from you, they giving to them. They prefer them over y'all. Y'all were just useful tools. That was it. Donald Trump even told y'all at them rallies, I don't care about y'all, I just want your vote. But y'all looked at him as a comedian instead of a politician. What you should have been doing was using him as your source of entertainment. Y'all should have been going to his shows. But putting your livelihood in his hands, that was the biggest mistake y'all ever made. And the second biggest mistake is not learning from the first one. So, for those of y'all who's lost y'all land, all them Nebraska farmers and all those Iowa farmers and all y'all who went, bum rushed that damn poll and voted for Trump and J.D. Vance, they got y'all. They got y'all. Oh, they played y'all real pretty. When I say they used y'all weakness against you, and who better to know your weakness than your own? So think about it like that. While y'all busy hating us, while y'all busy detesting us, while y'all busy dreaming about unaliving us and watch us bleed and watch us hang, while y'all doing that, you really should be looking at them with that type of hatred, because we can't take from you what they taking from y'all. Even y'all hatred directed at the wrong group. You love your enemy. You are in love with the rich white man. And the rich white man is your enemy. You'll never be on their level. Never. Not in their eyesight. And as you can see, they know they can play y'all like a fiddle. J.D. Vance is paid. The South Africans have a way paid for them to come into acres and acres of land. They used to be held by Americans. So what are y'all gonna do when they start deporting y'all off? So you never thought it was gonna come to your doorstep, did you? Oh, it's on its way. It's on its way. You didn't vote just for our demise. You didn't know it, but you were voting for your own. And it's here. Go in and look at it. Go research it. Look into it. See when J.D. Vance, how much of a part of Acre Trader, J.D. Vance is. And then look and see how many South African investors there are. And then I want you to come back and tell me with one big old smile on your face, is it great again yet? I don't know.
So y'all, welcome to my page again. But do y'all remember when after Trump won the election, he turned off all the money to the farmers? And a lot of them were set to get all these grants that Joe Biden and Kamala had put in place. Well, they took that money. Like, you got to think a grand scheme. Think on the grand scheme. Look at the big picture. So they ended all that funding for the farmers. The reason why, now that these individuals have come from South Africa, they come here to farm the land. If you think about it, J.D. Vance, if you do your research, not think about it, do your research. J.D. Vance was one of the first people to actually invest in Acre Trader. Those South Africans are friends of Elon Musk. So now you farmers that voted for Trump have lost your farms. They're bringing a total of 8,000 South Africans over here to actually be farmers. And they're going to take your land. If they haven't already taken it, these people are going to get your land. Trust me, these white people are rich and they have the money to buy it. So now you are facing the repercussions of your vote. And justly do. Because you thought that Trump was going to actually impact the black people with all of his decisions that he would make.
You had no clue that he was even going to turn on you. But the funny thing to us, the black community, is that you guys still haven't woke up to see what's going on. You still think that this man is going to come through and be your savior, when actually he's going to take everything and leave nothing for you. You will be just like us. ER. Hard ER. Because you're poor anyway. You don't have his money. You're poor morally. Your values are definitely poor. You're poor all around the board. And now you want somebody to feel sorry for y'all, and you still haven't woken up to see he putting all these other people out of this country so he can bring in these people to take your land. He thinks this is going to be human apartheid. They ain't going to apartheid us, because we different than when it happened over there in South Africa. So if them Africans thinking they going to come over here and mess with us, it ain't happening. And see, here's the funny thing. When they gave away all that money, the black people didn't get it. So their farms are theirs. You guys were dependent on the government like you depend on welfare, like you depend on food stamps, like you depend on any government assistance that y'all say the black people take more advantage of, when we all know the truth. And so now y'all gonna learn the truth the hard way. But you have the day that you deserve with that. Yeah, have that day. So, all you MAGA heads with those red hats running around here talking about Donald Trump this, then my God-given rights. Now it's your right for your land to be taken just like y'all took it from us. Have a good day with that.
Hold on, let me get this straight. So a company called Acre Trader, it's an investment company, deals in farmland. It's been getting the farmland from the failed farmers here in America who couldn't get any subsidies to keep their farms going. Well, who is the first investor in this company? Our Vice President J.D. Vance. Who are the other investors in this company? The South Africans. And now the South Africans are here to claim said land that they've been investing in. They completely rigged this whole thing with these farmers to fail. They've been stealing from the poor to give to the rich.
Say that real estate is very expensive. So many people actually thought, it's expensive in the sense of, oh, you're not going to buy nothing. So why saying that real estate is expensive? It's expensive because in the midst of you being a real estate, you are actually going to lose it all. You are going to lose your livelihood. So these farmers for TP who, with their full chest, confidently voted and put this present administration that is making everyone think aloud, decided to go against their own interests, thinking that they are doing so to actually affect some, particular set of people, without realizing that these guys, you are doing it. You are affecting yourself. You are voting against your own interest. And now people are asking, okay, these Afrikaners, these farmers from Africa, from South Africa, where are they going to be? Where is the job? Like, that means these people have already set aside, like, they know exactly what they are doing. They know exactly why they allow these farmers to lose their farms. They know why they introduced these Acre Traders, where your VP decided to invest as well. Like, it is all planned deal, because they know that they were going to give refugee to the said farmers from South Africa to come take over your job. You confidently gave up your job, your livelihood, because of what? Like, seriously. Oh my goodness, it's actually making a lot of sense right now. It's making so many sense right now, because All of a sudden, farmers are losing their job. Oh my God, all of the aid they were promised is not being given. And all of a sudden, oh, there are some refugees that is supposed to come to the country and automatically become a citizen. And before you know it, there is availability of land for them to continue what they have been doing in South Africa. Like, make it make sense. Like, mega supporters are supposed to be all out reacting to it. I'm not even seeing them. They are nowhere to be found. I'm not seeing them reacting and trying to, like, give their own positive vibes to all of the happenings. Like, this is just like a movie. This is as if all of the promises are just lies upon lies. Like, come off it. When will some of these mega supporters really realize and know that, oh, they have really effed around? Because I've seen some of the videos, they are still looking for a way to justify their actions. Even in your own detriment, like your koro. These people are coming to take away your land, your farms. Like, this is just like, this is like, seriously, when I saw this, I was like, okay, it has gotten to this. That means this has always been the plan. But so many people fail to see beneath what they see on the surface. They fail to see beneath their skin color. They fail to see beneath your rain seas. Like, so many people losing their job, and people are like smiling and joking about that. People are losing their farms, and people are smiling and trying to joke about that without even realizing that there are some group of South Africans who is already coming to take away something that put food on your table. And the thing is that you actually brought this to yourself. There is no one to blame but yourself. There is no one to blame but yourself. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. And if you're on TikTok, we are now on TikTok as well, to do some, stitches and all of that. I'm going to put out a link on TikTok. We are belinda.stranded on TikTok. You can just follow us on the social platform, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.